Our vision is a world where all people have access to opportunities that give them purpose, prosperity, and belonging. The Open Door Group started in 1976 of a small group of community volunteers really identifying a need to provide supports to people living with mental health issues, living with disabilities, really evolving as an organization to be focusing on true inclusion and accessibility in our communities. And Open Door Group has then evolved into an employment service provider. The reason why that's so important is because we know that employment impacts every single social determinant of health, can play such an important role in somebody feeling of value and somebody having purpose and contributing. And we also know that by focusing on employment, that we can literally impact millions of people.
My name is Sang, and I'm an employment placement specialist. Been working with the Open Door Group this is my 8th year, actually. I just counted it, and it's been a long journey, and it's been a great journey so far. I mean, we hear from a lot of clients that we help them find their first employment, and it's always kind of a really touching moment, and probably I think that's one of the kind of reasons that I'm still in this job.
So as an organization, our mission is fostering well-being for all by opening doors to meaningful and sustainable employment. So everything that we do as an organization is centered around an individual person and their success.
I did the peer facilitator group originally, just to get practice of running a group and everything. And now I'm part of the peer support training group that they're running now. That's a goal that I've wanted in my life, is to become a peer support worker. And they're helping me walk that path and giving me the opportunity to do so. I wish I had this when I was a little bit younger, because it's helped me so much.
Specifically as an employment facilitator, when I was helping people with resumes, seeing how happy it made them when they got a job. There was one client specifically that came in just to come thank me, and he was like jumping up and down. It was really exciting. It's seeing how big of an impact it made in their life, you know, even though it's just a part of my role.
We've always been a very inclusive employer. I think it's just because we like helping people out. Everyone deserves a chance to work. We're always very much about, like, if we think you'll be a good fit for us, we'll get along, like, we are happy to train you from the ground up. We've been using the Open Door Group for quite a few years now, and we use them to help us hire new employees who may be facing employment barriers, and we've really enjoyed working with them.
Most of the clients that I see for the first time are not really the one that's smiling all the time. I mean, they try to keep upbeat probably, but they'll be kind of the being down, or like they've been denied, they've been rejected, they've been told something that's like, no, not gonna happen.
They just felt like other employers or potential employers were like quite quick to dismiss them. And we have had other people who have come to us saying, like, you know, I haven't worked in a while, I have this or this barrier to working, whether it's like a physical disability or a mental disability. I think a lot of people don't realize on all the great people they're missing out on.
At the end of the day, it's like making sure that everyone does have equal chances, equal opportunity, and equal opportunity to grow and to prove themselves. And I think Open Door Group has been kind of really being pioneering.
The beginning of 2023, we were really excited to announce a new milestone for the organization and our growth, and that was going national. Through this exciting project, Can Win, we're working with hundreds of employers to improve their accessibility and inclusion in the workplace. A huge part of our focus is working with those local organizations and building partnerships and complementing the work that they're doing, because we're all working towards improving outcomes for people with disabilities. So over the last 5 decades, Open Door Group has supported tens of thousands of unique individuals on their journey to find employment. So you think about the impact that has on that individual person for themselves and what it does for their own individual lives, and then that's magnified by their ability to contribute to their family, to their communities. So when we talk about impact on millions of people, you can see how that truly is possible.